I actually look like I'm wearing white face paint. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like for some reason, I don't know, it feels like I haven't filmed in ages. I don't actually know when the last time I actually sat here and filmed a video was, but the reason I have just got my foundation on right now is because I'm going to be testing some makeup today. I was sent a couple of Harry Potter makeup bits and you guys asked if I would test them, and I also kind of wanted to turn this into a last minute Halloween makeup tutorial. If you don't have any like specific Halloween makeup and you don't know what to go as, you could literally just wear green and go as a snake, and I'm going to show you how to do that makeup. It should be pretty simple. So yeah, this video is a bit of a mishmash of a couple of things. I don't really know what I'm going to title this, but I hope you guys enjoy. Also, just a little warning. I mean, I know that I shouldn't really have to warn you guys. I think I might have 2 sponsored videos for this week. For some reason, the way it works with sponsorships is there'll be like a time period without any, and then suddenly you'll get like 2 in 1 week. I don't know why, but it always seems to work out like that, which is so frustrating. But one of them I actually filmed literally like over a month ago. I posted a little sneak peek on my Instagram and it was like this really cool like kind of cloud sunset makeup thing, and I think that is finally been approved to go live for this week. And then another one is a haul, but I mean they're both brands that I absolutely love. You guys will see when they go live, but yeah, I just thought I'd say sorry about that. Okay, so the other day, if you guys follow my Instagram, on my Instagram story I received this big chest full of Harry Potter stuff, and I have to say I am not like the world's biggest Harry Potter fan. Like, I really love Harry Potter, but I wouldn't normally like go out of my way to buy like Harry Potter merchandise, if that kind of makes sense. So I have this Slytherin eyeshadow palette, which is what inspired today's video, which looks like this. It has 6 shades. It does have a little mirror, which is quite nice. Funny thing, they do these palettes in all of the different houses. When I went on the Warner Brothers studio tour in America, I was sorted by the sorting hat and I was sorted into Slytherin. So don't know how Boots knew that I was a Slytherin, but there we go. So this is £12.50, which is kind of, for a drugstore palette, I feel like it's a little bit more on the pricey side, especially because you get 6 shades in here. Also, one thing I'm not too keen on about this palette, just first things first, is I'm pretty sure all of the shades are shimmery apart from the black, which I mean isn't the end of the world, but I don't know. It would have been quite nice to have maybe a transition shade in here or something. The packaging is pretty basic, but I'm not gonna lie, I quite like it because it's lightweight. It's made of cardboard, which means that hopefully it can be recycled when I'm done with it. And it does have a small mirror, which this bit needs to be peeled off. The mirror is quite small, but I mean at least it does have a mirror. Oh, actually the mirror is a bit warped. Okay, well that's not particularly useful. That's so weird. It makes your face kind of distorted unless you hold it up really close. And then the second thing that I'm going to be testing today out of the Harry Potter range is the Harry Potter Swish and Flick Cosmetic brushes. These are some rose gold wand brushes. To be fair, these look really nice. This set is £20, which is quite pricey again for like a drugstore brush set. Actually, I don't really know how much drugstore brushes normally cost. And they are shaped like the Harry Potter ones, which I'm not gonna lie, these do look pretty cool. I have seen some similar things to this before that people have got from like Wish and stuff. But now they've come to Boots, so we're going to be testing these too. They did also have other stuff like makeup bags and bath bombs. I think the only other makeup thing that they're coming out with is color changing lipsticks, which would have been really cool to test, but I mean I didn't get them in the package and this stuff isn't out yet, so I can't test it yet, but I thought I'd just test the stuff that I had and, you know, work with what I got. First thing I'm noticing about these brushes is they're very heavy. They're actually made of metal. Like, can you guys hear this? They're really quite weighty brushes. But yeah, they're made out of metal, which I kind of wasn't expecting. I thought they were going to be plastic. I mean, they feel like quality brushes. The actual like bristles feel really, really soft and nice. So if you're not interested in the snake part of the video, I'm going to be doing that second. But first, I'm going to just test the eyeshadows on one of my eyes, on like the half of my face that's going to be normal, so you can, you know, see what they work like normally. I'm just going to quickly fill in my eyebrow because I didn't do that sooner. And I'm just quickly contouring this side of my face with the Imagination contour palette. And then I'm bronzing using the L'Oreal Glam Bronze in Blonde Harmony. Blush, I'm using this one, which is by Miss Beauty, which you can get at Pound World, and it's in Bon Bon. And then for highlighter, I'm testing this fan brush. I don't normally use fan brushes, but obviously this one was in the set, so I'm going to give it a go. And I'm using the Revolution Haunted Lights highlighter, which is kind of green tinted and it's got a skull embossed on it, which is pretty cool. The reason I don't normally use fan brushes is because I find they don't normally pick up enough product for me because this bitch likes to glow. I mean, to be fair, that worked. You have to kind of dig it in there quite a bit because it's a very soft brush. It's not dense at all, so if you want to build up your highlight, you have to go in a few times, but I mean, it works. I'm not too sure why they've put in this colour and this colour because these two are very, very similar. Both of these are kind of unnecessary because they're like inner corner highlights. They don't swatch too well, but I'm just going to go with what happens on the eyes. So because I don't have a matte transition shade, I think I'm going to go in with this brush here, which is quite dense. I feel like this would be quite a good brush for concealer or for nose contour. And I'm going to take this shade here, which is one of the bright greens. And I guess I'm just going to try and put this all over my eyelid. Ooh, okay, that's pretty pigmented. It just seems really weird going straight in with a shimmer. I don't normally do this ever, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen to this makeup look. It might turn out really bad, we'll see. That's really pigmented though, to be fair. And then the one next to it is kind of like a more muted green, so I'm just gonna add this over the top. I don't know what I'm doing. That one seems to be a little bit more shimmery. I'm just gonna take the smaller brush, which is almost kind of flat, but it's a tiny bit fluffy, and I'm gonna take that same green shade, the more muted one, and just run that along my lower lash line. Yeah, so this green isn't quite as bright. It's a little bit lighter and it's got a bit more shimmer in it. I don't really know what to do next. I'm gonna go in with the biggest brush, which is more, it's kind of like a blending brush, but again, it's quite dense, so I feel like you could probably still use this for concealer. It doesn't feel like a super soft blending brush, if that makes sense. I think next I'm gonna go in with the black, and I'm just gonna add this to my outer corner. Wow, I have a feeling this might mix a bit funny over the top of the shimmer eyeshadows. And also with these brushes, I don't have a proper blending brush to fully blend these colours together nicely, but I'm gonna try my best. To be fair, it's a pretty pigmented black. I'm not mad at that. And then I'm going back in with the blending brush. To be fair, I feel like adding a matte over a shimmer is not normally the best idea because it kind of sticks to it. I normally find it works better if you do mattes first and then shimmers, so maybe I should have just gone straight in with the black first, but I was just a bit scared, to be honest. Welcome to another episode of Soph has no idea what she's doing. I am literally just improvising right now. I'm also going to run a little bit of that black just along my lower lash line. You get an eyeliner brush in here, but this looks kind of too thick to do a super precise flick with. I'm gonna give it a go though. It's just a strange combo. I think maybe the fact they've got two shimmery greens, I think it probably would have helped if they'd have made one of them matte, or got rid of one of these two shades and say made this one a medium brown matte color. I think that would help a lot to make this look more cohesive. But I mean, considering those factors, I think the eyeshadows are working nicely. Like, they are blending out, they're blending together, they're nicely pigmented. I've got eyeshadow in my eyeball. I mean, they're nice, but I think there's definitely other formulas. There's definitely other formulas of drugstore eyeshadows that I like better. I'm then taking this silvery taupe color here, which when I swatched this before, this one swatched the best out of all of the shimmer shades. Let's add that to the center. Yeah, you see, like, this one just goes on a lot more pigmented. You don't need as much. Kind of just added that over all of that green that I just did. Let's go back in with more green to try and fix it. I'm now just gonna wipe this brush on my pajama bottoms because I want to use the inner corner shade. Okay, so I'm gonna take this pinky toned color and I'm gonna put this on my brow bone. This one seems a bit more matte. Yeah, this one's got very little shimmer in it. And then I'm taking this one on my inner corner. Again, like, it's all right, but I just had to add 3 layers of that to make it really pop. So I'm then taking this tiny skinny liner brush and I'm taking the Morphe Gel Eyeliner in Jet because I couldn't find another one. Sorry, this one isn't drugstore, but I don't think I have a drugstore gel eyeliner. Yeah, see, this brush to me just seems like it's gonna be too thick to do a precise wing. Okay, yeah, I was able to get a wing, but as I suspected, the brush is just a bit too thick to be able to get a super precise wing. Okay, I'm not a fan of this eyeliner brush. The rest of the brushes weren't bad. I think they look really nice. Like, they have a really nice design. They feel expensive. They feel good quality and stuff. And the actual bristles of them feel nice. But I just think they could have benefited from maybe having a bit more of a fluffy blending brush, because this one is quite dense. And then maybe instead of the eyeliner brush, they could have had like a flat eyeshadow brush. But I think a Harry Potter fan would probably lose their shit over these for like a Christmas present. And then in terms of the eyeshadow, let me get up close. I know I haven't done my mascara yet. Okay, so as you can see, it looks a little bit funny and unblended kind of on my brow bone bit here, because these shades were shimmers. Like, can you see that? It looks a bit funny. Overall, the eyeshadows, they're nice. Yeah, I think they're nice eyeshadows, but I wasn't a fan of these two because I think having two of those is a bit pointless. So I really just would have liked to see a medium brown matte shade. I haven't actually seen the other palettes, so I wonder what they're like. As in like the Hufflepuff and Gryffindor and all of that. Maybe they have a better shade selection, I don't know. Okay, let's move on to the snake. I have done a very similar look like this in the past I used to make videos on this fancy dress channel, and I am going to use this palette, but I feel like I might need a few other shades as well, so we'll see, but I will incorporate it. Okay, so I'm going to use the eyeliner brush, and I'm going to kind of trace half of my face, I guess. I've got green all over my nose from the fallout, and it's just stuck to my foundation, so that's great. Hang on, I haven't highlighted my nose. I'm going back in with the Revolution kind of green toned highlighter, and we're gonna have a green nose today. And then taking a brush, and I'm gonna go in with this green that I used on my lid, and I guess I'm just gonna, okay, this is gonna take freaking forever. If you had a green face paint, this would definitely be a lot easier, but I'm just gonna go in with the green eyeshadow and kind of fill in the majority of my face with this, and I'm gonna try and get it in my hair. I mean, good job I'm washing my hair after this, right? This would be a lot easier if you did have a green face paint. Okay, I'm using a bigger brush now. I mean, it's probably not advised to put green eyeshadow all over your face. I really hope this does not stain my skin. I have places to be and people to see. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush here, and I'm gonna take the black, and I am kind of gonna do this weird line thing, goes up from my brow. And then I'm also going to sculpt out a cheekbone because mine are non-existent. I'm also then going in with the other green shade, and I'm just going to kind of add this to random patches of my face. Okay, it looks the same, doesn't it? It doesn't really look much different. And then taking a flat brush, and I'm dipping back into the black, and I'm just gonna blend this into that line that I made to make it look a bit three-dimensional. I'm taking the black eyeshadow, and I'm gonna add this onto my eyelid and really kind of wing that out. And then taking this black eyeliner, and I'm gonna make my eye more of a pointed shape. Okay, I know this seems kind of random, but I'm gonna take a bag of Satsumas, and I'm literally just taking this stuff, which you could get on most fruit. Then what you want to do is kind of hold it on your face, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the silver shade from this and go over it with a brush to create some kind of scales. Definitely easier if you have someone to help you. Oh man, it didn't work very well. Last year when I did this, I used, I'm pretty sure the stuff that I used was quite a bit smaller than this. So maybe the bigger kind of squares don't work as well, which is a shame. But I'm gonna continue. I mean, it kind of worked. Okay, it worked a bit better on my forehead. I mean, I could try again. let's just put green all over the top of this. It would also probably work better if you used face paint, but just in case you guys don't have any special Halloween stuff. Oh my god, this is in my eyeball. Okay, no, that looks even worse. In all honesty, my snake from a few years ago was definitely better, because I actually used face paint instead of an eyeshadow palette. I'm now just taking this NYX white eyeliner and I'm gonna draw a little fang. I mean, I could try and draw some scales. Nope, that was a bad idea. In all honesty, it would probably look better if you had your hair down, but I had to tie my hair up today because it really needs a wash. But yeah, if your hair was like covering your ears and your neck more, I think this would look a lot cooler. I don't know. Okay, so I think this is my makeup look done. I mean, it definitely didn't turn out how I thought it would, but it'll do. Please excuse this mess. I don't know what I was doing, but this is the overall thing. I'm just gonna take this white eyeshadow from this random Revolution palette, but you could literally use any white eyeshadow, and I'm actually just gonna go over this part of my face to kind of brighten it up a bit. Okay, that is it from me today. I am gonna stop and I am gonna find a question of the day. If you guys have any questions that you want me to answer in my next video, please leave them down below with the hashtag question of the day. Mir, which is M-I-R, says question of the day: would you ever lie about a product just to get into the brand's PR list? Anyways, I just wanted to say that you're such an honest person. I do appreciate and love you lots. Thank you very much. And I actually have a bit of an awkward story about this. No, firstly, no, I wouldn't lie about a product just to get on the brand's PR list. I feel like you guys will probably know that. I mean, I did a video a couple of videos back talking about products that are like major fails. And even though, you know, I love the brands, I'm still gonna talk about things that don't work for me. And if that gets me removed from the PR list, then, you know, whatever. I'd rather kind of give honest feedback to the brands and to you guys, and just so the brands know that, you know, what they can improve on, if that makes any sort of sense. But I had a really awkward situation. I'm not going to say the brand. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't want to get in trouble with my management. But I was at an event and I was introduced to somebody from a PR of a brand that I had very recently to meeting this person. I had slated one of their products in one of my videos like the week before or something, and I was introduced to this person and I was just kind of like, hi, nice to meet you, and like it was so awkward. It was a bit of an awkward vibe because I kind of got the impression that she'd seen the video. So yeah, that was fun. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go edit this. It is 4:15 and let's see when I get this video up tonight. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it was a bit all over the place. I don't really know what this is, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I'm a snake. I hate myself.